Can we just like talk about the fact that Terraria and Minecraft and Stardew Valley are popular games still, and nobody talks about them? Unless I'm just living under a rock. But I swear nobody talks about those kind of games anymore. Like not as much as they used to. But it's still popular. Those games are still popular. I don't know what the average is for each game, but I know it's pretty decently high still. Um, I, can we just talk about that? Because like, wow, that's insane to me. Nobody's like really talking about it, but somehow these games are still so popular. But I mean, it's pretty. Those games are pretty old and OG, and considered to be the childhood of many people. But it just amazes me that those type of games are still like going so freaking strong. And then you got like freaking Call of Duty over here dying, Apex Legends dying, Overwatch 2 dying, um, Rainbow Six Siege. It's already a dead game, but it comes back up and like down a lot. But I think it's probably increasing a little bit. Let's see, what's another one? I don't know. There's so many. Let's see. I don't know. Ooh. Sorry. So I think that's all that I can recall from my mind right now. But so many big games are just dying right now because they're just losing their player base. People are getting sick of these paywalls to like play anything. They're getting sick of the pay to wins. They're getting sick of all of it. I really think that's what's happening. People are getting sick of it because they're just done with it. They're just like, what's the point if you're not going to update your game and make it like good? Unless we put freaking money in it, you know. Why is your game free if you're going to make us pay for stuff so much and not give us anything in return? I'm just saying. Because I get it, like Call of Duty, you know, that game has a lot, but it just loses fan base because people are just like, it's not that good anymore. It's the same thing over and over. There's nothing different. Even like the battle royale, all of it, it's just all the same thing. You're just sitting there and you're just like, well, this is the same thing I'm doing. What am I supposed to do? There's nothing new. Apex Legends, they haven't updated the game ever. Like, they hardly ever update it, and if they update it, it's so that way people can buy more stuff from Apex Legends. Yeah. And then Overwatch 2 is getting replaced by Marvel Rivals. I can say that confidently. I know you Overwatch people will probably be like, oh, you've never played Overwatch. I played almost 1,000 hours of that game. I know what I'm talking about, alright? That game is very, I love that game, in fact. But Marvel Rivals came around and just real quick gave a little slap in the face to Overwatch and kind of destroyed it. Because, I mean, Marvel Rivals, let's see, they got Marvel characters, they have infinite options. The characters in there are more well known, they're way cool. And don't get me wrong, Overwatch is well known too, but Overwatch doesn't update their game the way people want to have it. They don't really listen to their community, alright? I'm not trying to diss so hard, but, you know, I gotta diss a little bit. But they will, instead, they will give us like mythic skins or whatever frick they are now, and just that's all they give us. They don't give us like the actual like good game updates. I mean, they try to bring back 6v6, and you know that went horribly. That went horribly. You know what they did? They just freaking just threw that away. They immediately threw that away. They were supposed to give us a story mode. Oh, look at that! It's canceled. What? That's the only reason why Overwatch 2 exists is because there was supposed to be a story mode. And then you got, Rainbow Six Siege. That game is all over the place. You know, it goes up, down, up, down. I mean, and then you got Jinxie over here trying to like carry the game to victory. You know, it's honestly he's getting carried. Or Jinxie is carrying the game. It's still staying alive because of Jinxie. If Jinxie didn't come into the gaming space, R6 would have probably been out of the picture by now. Just completely out. Nobody would have been touching that game. And if there were people touching the game, it would be probably like 1,000 players or something, which... yeah. Oh, and Fortnite. Oh man, that game just has so many collabs. I can't even keep up. I literally can't keep up. I really can't. I, it's too many collabs for me to handle, so I can't even play the game. I don't even play the game because there's so many collabs to the point where I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. You're making me try to spend over $1 million at this point just to have every skin in the game, or every collab. In fact, every collab. I bet you, it's just getting up there. You know, it's starting to get so like I gotta buy everything. It's getting out of hand, you know. All these games that are wanting to make you pay so much, so that's why I turn to games that are more story based or actually free. I don't have to deal with the pay to win or something, you know. Such as Marvel Rivals, you know. Sure, they sell skins or whatever, but they're not being too excessive about it. And they actually give you good stuff. They actually like give a good return, in my opinion. You got gacha games. Gacha games. I mean, 44 million players are logging in basically every day. So maybe it's more, and that's just insane. That's just Genshin alone, I think. Yeah, there's a lot of players on those, and there's a reason why. It's because, well, people are probably addicted to it, and another reason is because they're actually pretty good. You know, they have story, they have lore. They're not just boring little things that don't have story. They actually have lore, which is crazy. They have story. They have emotions in there. It's not just like boring. They actually have some feel to it. You got Elden Ring. Oh my gosh, W game, by the way. Wow. And the DLC, crazy. And then they're doing another game that's Elden Ring based up, but they're changing it a little bit to make it co-op. So, multiplayer, which is insane to me. That's so cool. Oh man. I'm going through so many games because I just am just throwing out so much that are good and bad. It's just so many games are dying and so many new games are coming out to the point where it's just like, wow. So gaming is turning into something even bigger. Now it is. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And if you find gaming weird, if you find gaming weird, you're the weird one here, because it's becoming so much bigger by the day that it's weird that you would think that is weird because you probably didn't even touch the game. You probably didn't even touch it at all. I mean, did you even try? Did you even try playing a game? I know a lot of people that play video games, and that's what's like, wow, like it's awesome to me. I enjoy it because I'm able to be like, wow, I can, you know, somehow connect because it's my hobby. I love gaming. You know, I would talk about gaming. You guys could literally give me a game and I will talk about it. I guarantee I'll talk about it. Just any game. I don't care. I know all the games basically. Probably haven't played a lot. But yeah. And anyways, thank you so much for taking time out of your day and listening to me yap about pretty much nothing except dissing on games and games that are going to be coming out that are cool. I don't know how I'm going to title this. I'll figure it out. It'll probably be something like The Future Gaming or These Games Are Dying. Yeah, actually, I'm going to do that one. Anyways, thank you for watching, and love y'all, and peace, and goodbye.